Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Rod Arriagada coming to you live from beautiful Las Vegas. We're here at Tropicana Las Vegas Hotel from May 13th to the 20th, and we're here for the American Cuesports ACS Acme 2023 ACS Nationals. It is 8-ball, it is 9-ball. We're in day 7 now. It is the final showdowns between the 9-ball and the 8-ball. It will continue till tomorrow, but most of it will be done throughout today. And so today we're on the 8-ball teams, Standard Open Advanced. We're doing the Sportsman Second Chance Standard Open Advanced. We're finishing off the 9-ball teams. A little bit of everything coming your way. And we're about to get started in this match right now. This is a matchup between Texas Beaches and BUTTAH. It is a race to the 13 for them, and they're about to get going. It's a women's advanced division B-side quarterfinal. And they just flipped the coin. It looks like they decided who's going to break. And they got to just get their lineup set up, I believe, and then we're going to be able to go into the stream from that point on. And I'm going to get a little closer here. Just a little closer. All right, so, oh, we're having lag issues again. There's some major lagging. There's some major lagging today. It hasn't happened at all, but today there's some major lagging, and it's dipping to 0. So like yeah, no, I don't know, but all I know it's acting up, and then it's not working on Facebook, so everything's lagging. Like you'll watch, I'll stop, and then when you watch, it's like maybe a minute or 2 minutes later, so it's lagging pretty bad. But I can't do anything about it, so my bandwidth is the lowest that I can possibly go. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because it's been good every day. So and my software doesn't, the bandwidth doesn't affect the YouTube streaming. The way I set up with my patch, it won't take the same amount of signal. So I can do dual stream on YouTube with only 6 megabytes. Or sorry, with 50 megabytes. That's what I need, minimum 50 megabytes. I can do dual stream, no problem. All right, so they're just getting warmed up here, and so I was just explaining there's some issues with the Wi-Fi, and not much I can do about that. So how things work out with the Wi-Fi, it's out of my hands. But as far as YouTube goes, you'll be able to watch everything on YouTube for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to watch right now, and it's still kind of acting up on me a little bit. So they're just getting their rosters ready, and then from there they're going to get going. This is going to be a really nice matchup for you guys. Put some sugar on me. And it looks like they decided to put the B final in the background. So the B final is running, but they're playing in the back. So the advanced men's championship will probably get streamed, but the B final is not being streamed. Just warming up still. All right, they're almost done doing the lineups. Put some sugar on me. I guess we'll get this going too. Might as well. So usually I start the streams right when the match starts. Sometimes I'll come in like a rack after. This case here, I actually start a little bit early. which is the reason why we're sitting here waiting for the match to start. Normally the match would have started already by now. Put up the YouTube chat there on the screen for you guys. No, I'll keep it on there, but what am I gonna do here? Pour some sugar on love. Let's see, it's trying not to work for me. Yeah, it just doesn't want to work for me. I guess it's good that I started a little bit earlier because it's allowing me to do some troubleshooting real quick before they get started. They're still working their lineup. I started the stream a little bit ahead because they wanted to make sure that people shared the stream properly and they found everything properly. All right, so you guys can see me now on the screen. I included my face in here, my camera, my third camera. So this kind of helps you a little bit to know when I'm here, when I'm not here, sort of. But it's more or less like an introduction for you guys to see who I am as well. I mean, you know my name already, and you've been listening to my coverage for the last few days. Now you're going to get a chance to see the face. I make it sound like it's a great opportunity, but that's not what I meant. Still waiting for them to get set up here. Off to interesting start so far today on the TV table. All right, so it looks like we're about to get going here. Do a quick camera check setup here. All right, so it looks like that's good to go there too. So table 1 will be the main screen, the big screen. Table 2 will be the one in the top right corner. When there's some big shots or like big racks coming up, meaning, you know, when they're in a crucial point of the match or something like that, then I'll make sure that I blow up table 2 onto a larger screen. But as explained before in the last stream, I am not a fan of split screen. I just don't like it. And I try to be professional in my work. So for me, if something doesn't look professional, I can't run with it. I just won't. So I apologize to those of you that like the split screen. We're going to do this picture-in-picture. But I'll do my best to keep track of the action on both tables. And as long as I pay attention to both tables, then we should be okay. All right, so here we go. Racks number 1 and 2 on the table. Like BUTTAH to break on both. Smash and break on table 1. She'll make a stripe off the break. Few options to start on table 1, but not a whole lot of great ones. You're looking at a back cut on the 5, a cut to the side. Yeah, the signal keeps dipping on Facebook. I'm sorry, guys. Nothing I can do about it. I have no idea why we're having these issues today. It's been good every day so far, but the signal is spiking today. And that wasn't the case over the last few days. Like I said, we haven't had that issue, so something new today, I guess. In my line of work, you got to be prepared for anything all the time, so I'll do my best to just deal with the situation as best as I can, kind of like on the pool table. We don't get fooled again. That's a CSI TV show commercial song. I must warn you, sometimes I'll get off and I start singing, only when I'm tired though, and today I'm tired. So just be warned. Viewer beware. Great shot to open up, wow. Beautiful shot. You in tight on a shot, what do? You bank it. What a shot. Very nice. That allows her to have a little bit better of a table now. Looks like she's trying to see if she can either squeeze that 7 or what she has to do with that 7 and 3. Now, she does have a shot on the 4 and a shot on the 5, so it's not that she's looking for an out. She has outs, but what she's trying to do is she's trying to figure out that corner. That's where she's at right now. That reminds me of something here. Gotta bring in the live chat on YouTube. Well, she made the 7. She's got a shot on the 3-ball 2 to the corner as well. Just has to make the shot and come across now for the 5. Actually, she needs to come across for the 4. The 4 and the 2. One of those two, if she gets one of them, she's good to go. She's likely going to have to, I think she has to draw off the cushion and go off the side rail, off the top rail, back to the right for the 4-ball. But she can play it across as well. Just a little bit of a risk that she might run to the 8-ball and change the table a little bit. And she was trying to run to the 8-ball. She'll come up short on the shot. She was just trying to get good control of the cue ball there by running into the 8. And unfortunate for her, she's missed the shot and the table's been turned over. So Texas Beaches on table number 1. This is Stacy at the table. Table 2 is still in the works. Looks like she's getting pretty close to figuring it out. If you're bored, Ryan, if you're bored, you can just jump in on a mic with me, man. It's up to you. Offering Ryan up a chance to get on the mic here with me if he wants to. Came on to do the job with him, but we haven't worked together at all. So hoping we get a chance to work together here and see if there's I guess you're looking for a little bit of like team chemistry, right? To see how the two people work on the mic. I worked with Gord Kerr a little bit yesterday. He did pretty good too, minus a couple of swears, but he did pretty good. He did a little bit better than Alden when it comes to the swears, though. I try not to ever swear, but if I have to repeat a swear, I guess that's usually the time when I'll swear. But I do all my swearing off camera, put it that way. I always think that there's going to be juniors tuning in to watch the match, so I don't want them to, like, you know, hear foul language. You know, though, like, foul language is something that's more common in the world now. It's still something. Oh, she almost made it. She likes her banks. She really likes her banks. Almost made that one. Some people got it, some people don't. She's got it. I think most of us, when we first start off playing pool, banks are like something we're really good at. And usually because we spend a lot of time just trying to play around with the table and trying to get to know it a little bit. And when you see somebody do a bank, you're like, ooh, I want to learn that one. And then it becomes your thing, right? So you just do bank, 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 bank. That's just the way it goes. And then eventually you start learning skills, and then the banks don't really matter anymore. So just plug it into 5-6, and then I got to get the splitter. Yeah, I'm 5 and 6, yeah. At 5-6. Anytime it's red, it's muted. Anytime it's black, it's unmuted. Oh, what happened to my sound now? There we go. And you should be able to hear me good on the mic. You got Ryan Epp with me here from Hot Seat Productions, joining us here on the stream.
Hey, everybody.
So I'll explain this to you because I had this hard time with Gord. I don't do split screens. I don't believe in them. Okay. So I go picture in picture. We mainly focus on the big screen. Whatever's on the big screen, we watch on the sidelines. And I always talk about whatever's on the big screen. But if there's anything happening on table 2 that's like, you know, a big shot or a big moment, then I'll blow up table 2, right? So that's kind of how it works.
No, it's all good.
Yeah. And then the YouTube chat is here on the window, so you can see the YouTube chat, but not the Facebook chat. That's why we got to tune into Facebook to watch that.
Okay, sounds good. I'll do that on my phone here, too.
All right, so I finally get a chance to work with Ryan, man. I'm excited. Shit. Oops, I just swore.
Yeah, it's unfortunate with Westerns there. I got thrown in to do all the tournament directing like 2 days.
Uh-oh, I got an issue, man. 24 hours, I can't stream.
What?
I got kicked. I got banned. So I can stream right now. So what? But after this, I won't be able to stream.
Oh well, we'll go through mine, I guess.
Yeah, like I won't be able to stream at all today or tomorrow.
Huh.
The only way I can do it is if I go under my own name and then share it to ACS. That's the only other way I can get around it. And what it is because when you share a stream, if you share like 2 clicks in a row or whatever, they'll ban you 24 hours. It's stupid because they think you're a bot. It's happened to me once already before in Calgary.
Oh, I always get a warning.
Yeah, no, they gave me a warning, but they, like I tell you, when I try to go live next time, it won't. So it's either that or I'm going to have to create a different account just to be able to get them to throw me in there so I can do it that way.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Which I do have another account set up. I never really use it though. But
okay, well, yeah, we can get look at that when it happens.
Yeah, because I'm supposed to be doing like some of these matches coming up, so that means that I got to run this stream for the next 8 hours without stopping.
No, we don't want to do that. If there's finals, we should try to do them individually for the most part. No, I'll talk to Janet and them are all in the meetings. I'll send her a message right now.
Yeah, but I mean, we can wait till I stop this stream, but I guarantee you when I stop this stream, I won't be able to restart it.
Or we just give you my login.
Or that, yeah. Then I just go. Then I can just go through yours. Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
That works too.
Yeah.
The only thing is, like with mine, like you get all of it. You get the full coverage, right? Replays and everything.
Yeah, no,
and I'm trying to create like a highlight reel for them, right? So that's why I'm trying to get all the best.
Yeah, no, we'll stay 3 years. We'll figure it out.
Monica Anderson, how you doing? Says Texas Beach is doing very well at ACS this year as they won the hot seat and women's advanced 9-ball teams as well. Alicia won on table 2. Okay, so I got to find out. I got to update the score. I don't know who Alicia is, but I'm going to ask him to use that scoreboard over there, and then that way we can keep track of the scores from that distance.
Yeah, that helps us out a lot.
All right, so Texas Beaches, they're the blue scoreboard over there, just in case if we lose track of the score. And they're up 1-0 right now in this match. Four ball to the side is good.
Yeah, so this is a B side or triple knockout. So both these teams have lost twice.
Yeah, and it says there like the loser is going to finish in 6th place. So
it's strange looking at that bracket. That's all new to me. But
yeah, I don't understand how the triple knockout works either. Usually, triple knockout, like the way I've always known it, is that the seeded bracket is outside of the bracket, and it's just like a smaller payout.
Yeah,
that's the way it usually is. But I think the way they do it is, if you lose and you go to the B, and then you lose and you go to the C, eventually when you win, you'll go into that 2nd and 3rd place match, and then if you win that, you'll get back onto the final.
Yeah,
I think that's the way it works.
That's the way it looks like on CompuSport now.
It's a little complicated to see, but like I've seen events do that before, so I'm a little bit familiar with it.
Yeah, normally the way they run it I know we do with the CCS is basically a triple knockout. We use as a qualifier or a second chance as the triple knockout.
Can I post? Yeah, see, so when I try to do that, I'm gonna try to post here or tap to see more information. Your account is restricted right now. You're temporarily restricted from joining and posting to groups that you do not manage until tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So
you're still good because you're a manager of the ACS. You just won't be able to share.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll do all the sharing.
Okay. Well, just remember that you can't do a bunch fast because that's how they get you. Right?
I've got it set. If you stick under 12 sites, they won't bug you. I figured that
out. So it's 1-1 now, right?
Yes, that was
like BUTTAH that won that one.
A little bit of work to do on this table.
So the biggest problem she's got is the 5 ball, but she can get up there and deal with the 5 once she gets to the 7. I feel like she's trying to just kind of clear up the path a little bit, just to open up the 5 ball a little bit more. She's going to be forced to take that 2 ball now, though.
Yeah, I don't know if the angle she's going to stay above the side or not. You'd ideally like to drift below the side pocket.
I think she can kind of set up for the top left corner on the 7 and then follow up there for the 5, but she's going to play for the 1.
So off the 1 here, do you try to play down for the 5? And
no, now you got to use a 7 as a setup. So I don't know. I mean, like there's a possibility opening the table on the top right corner because it's an easy off the rail and off the 7 and in, or off the 11 and in.
Yeah.
But it's not really going to open up because the 9 ball is going to block it. And she's looking at the 5, like maybe the 5 goes past the 8 ball, so that's a possibility. But to me, on the camera angle, it doesn't look like it goes.
Yeah, if it went, I might take a chance and try to.
Then you play a shape for the 5.
On the 5 with 7 if you don't get it right.
So this isn't bad either because now she can play this off the rail, off the 11 with a forward angle to come across and run into the 8 ball for the 5. So that's what she's looking at here. Or maybe the 5 goes. She's looking at it again. I might go. And so you'll always know what table 2 is like because it says there on the screen, table 2. That's how you know. Table 1 is they just broke. They're still trying to figure out the table. Thank you, Monica. Appreciate it. Megan, or is it Harden, is on like BUTTAH. Yeah, so and I don't have the roster list, so I'm not sure who's who on the table. I only know Stacy. And that's the only person I know actually from everyone here.
CompuSport will give their roster list, but I mean it's just a bunch of names. I don't know who's who.
That's right, yeah. And I mean, like some of them have their names on the back, the last names on the back, especially the like BUTTAH team. So you can kind of sort of tell their last names anyway, but
yeah.
And then the background there, that's the men's advanced B-side final, which I'm surprised they didn't put that on the TV table.
Yeah, they're having issues up there.
All right, so moment of truth. She tried the 5, it didn't go. Or maybe it did, she just missed it.
Looked like it had room, she just missed.
Yeah. So that turns the table over to this lady from Texas Beaches. There's been a turnover also on table number 1.
Well, she's looking good here.
Yeah, this table looks good.
Just avoid hitting the 1 with this.
But it's the 5 ball.
Or the 5, sorry. Yeah.
I know it's weird to see the color sometimes.
Well, I'm colorblind half, so it's.
She ran into it. That's not going to work. She's got a scratch angle now. And she's too far past the pocket to do a back cut to the side.
She could play it safe off of this and put the 8 in between.
Yeah. She could also just kind of play this 12 forward and just get the cue ball forward to leave like not a bank or not even a cut on that 5 because the 5's so close to the horn.
Yeah.
That you can just, as long as you push that cue ball forward, you'll be okay. She's going to try to use the 8 ball as a blocker.
Doing this, I don't mind calling like bank side.
She's trying to think the bank side.
Nice shot.
That was a good shot. And now she's got a finish line here now.
We're up to 36 on the Facebook. Can we get everybody to share the stream for us? So we keep doing it. They're going to restrict us.
Yeah. And I don't like restrictions, man.
No.
I'm from Canada. I don't believe in restrictions.
Yeah.
Nice cue ball control there for the 8 ball. Simple shot. Still a missable shot, though, but she's a free from scratching, so that makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, and if she happens to leave it over the pocket, it's blocking for the 5.
She'll
Nice
make
cut.
it, though.
Nice cut.
So that was Beaches, so 2-1 for them.
When did I hear you say something about the Beaches Somebody said they won something or other at some point.
They what?
I think just before I came on the mic, I think somebody said to you that the Beaches, or you're saying somebody said the Beaches won something.
Oh, yeah, they had the 9-ball event.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's take a look at that bank shot that she made on the last table there. Nice and smooth. You know, the 5-ball was the cushion. It worked out perfectly.
Yeah. Very nice.
So we're on table 1 now. Table 2 is getting going still. Stacy will be playing on that one. Good out. Barbara Wisdom, says Monica. Yeah, I wish I knew the names a little bit better. But it's always like that when I go stream, especially when I'm going to places where I don't know the players.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know a few down here, but it's not like back home if I'm doing the CCS events where I'll know 80% of the players.
Nick MC says, no longer Cuesports Live? What happened? No, everything's still good with Cuesports Live.
No,
I got invited to come out here by Ryan to be able to work this event and help him out. And, you know, because it's like a private contract, I'm not going under the CSL banner. And that's why I'm using the ACS banner instead.
And that's what I'm doing as well. So it's not, he's not coming doing 4 hot seat productions.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want any competition between us anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
I created CSL, and if I can't do something, I pass it on to them.
Monica says, yeah, I know all these Texas girls. Go Alicia, says Travis Teskey. Smash and break on table 2, and looks like a dry break. We'll continue here on table 1.
Ricky Casper up for Texas, Casey says.
Rack rammers. Okay, hang on. Update on advanced 8-ball team rack runners. The rack runners aren't playing though on unless that's 8-ball, because the 9-ball it's gotta have it versus What the Felt. They're playing the B-side final. And it gotta have it too, because gotta have it won the first one, or sorry, won the A side. I mean. That's an interesting team because they split their team up into 2 teams, and somehow both their teams met up in the A-side final. I shouldn't say somehow because both teams are actually really good players. But
yeah, we've had that a few different times with the 9-ball where we've got one team makes 2 teams in the 9-ball and they end up facing each other for the championship.
Yeah. That's a good sign, though. That just means that your team is that good.
Yeah. Well, that happened a few times with Barry's team, or Jet Setters is the other name they go by. I was back with Ben Francis, Stephen Holm, Joe Spence, Eric Vargas. They're probably one of the best teams ever for amateur pool in Canada anyway. Or most successful, I'll say.
8 to the side. 2-all. Scoreboard matches. Oh, they're not even using their scoreboard over there. Good thing I'm using the scoreboard here and paying attention.
Well, they're starting to...
Yeah, they just got to remember, that's all. And then eventually they just get used to it, right?
Yeah.
It's because they have a score sheet, so it's like, well, why do the extra work? How you doing, Maxime? Heather Pierce says, way to go, Barb. Ricky Casper up for Texas. Okay, that was Ricky Casper. Oh, yeah, I remember Ricky. That's right, I remember Ricky. Hell of an out, says Richard Parrilla Gonzalez. Bienvenido. Casey Dawson, Dustin Collins, welcome to the stream. Chad Seltzer, welcome. Are you related to Veda Seltzer? You must be. 2 Seltzers in 1 week. That's rare, unless I was in England. All right, so they're still racking table 1, so we'll just switch over here to table 2 for now. We got Stacy working her magic on this one. Thomas says on YouTube, are these ACS tournaments international player friendly for single player tournaments, or do you have to play in a league to enter these tournaments?
Not for singles.
Not for singles, but for teams and Scotch doubles, anything like that. Just for singles, you can come in and play, right?
Yes, you can pay the...
You just got to pay the sanction.
Which I think it's... I know, I'll speak from my experience with the CCS. I'm not sure the prices. The ACS, our tournaments in Canada, it's a $50 sanction fee instead of the normal $20 that it would be, right, for an outside player to come in. So you pay the $50 sanction fee plus the entry, and you're good to go for 8-ball singles, 9-ball singles.
Sorry, I got the wrong score. Somebody says I'll fix that right now.
Just 3-1, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's because they weren't using the scoreboard. So, and I thought it was 2-2, but I was wrong.
I thought it was 2-2 as well.
Yeah, I dropped the ball, and I'm okay when I drop the ball. I admit my wrongs. I'll also try to correct them. So I turn over there, and we got table 1 going right now too. Well, it's not a turnover there. Stacy's still at the table. What's up, Hustler 210 says, hey, Texas in the house, San Antonio 210, let's go. Fuggles me says, it's okay, Rod. Appreciate the understanding. I try to be really pro at the work that I do, and I don't feel good when I don't meet that standard, man. So I appreciate the understanding. She plays in San Antonio. Oh, nice. San Antonio.
Texas has got a big pool scene.
Yeah, I haven't been out there yet for pool. I went out there for soccer. I got a chance to go play in Austin, Texas. That's where they have the sulfur smelling town, right?
Yeah, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I've streamed ACS Texas State a couple times now.
Back to our 2-view screen. Table 1 on the big screen. Table 2 has gone back to the corner now. Thomas says, thanks for the information. Pool player from the UK here. Want to play in as many big tournaments as I can when I go over next year for a couple of months. So, like, all the big events here happen basically at the end of May, beginning of June. Any other big events here in Vegas?
No, I mean, that's for the leagues, but I don't know how. I know with the VNEA you cannot pay a sanction fee and play.
Oh, okay.
You need weeks in for them. I'm not sure about the BCA, and it's the same with APA. You need weeks played. So, I mean, this is sort of the only one you can catch here. But there's coming in around now. I mean, there's big tournaments all over the states, like that are held in the pool halls.
Yeah.
For big money, right? But then you're playing against the pros in a lot of those, which is a great experience as well. If you're over here, might as well. But I mean, the prize money for this isn't huge.
For this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they add more money than most of the other organizations, so it's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, $65,000 added, I believe, to this, and they didn't even advertise it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's interesting because a lot of organizations will try to make sure they get their credit.
Yeah.
These guys don't do that. These guys, they just keep it simple, you know. They just focus on the work itself, and good for them. Thomas says, going to Texas next year for pool tournaments, meeting up with Lonnie from Backwards Billiards. Fuggles me says, cool, Thomas. I watch Lonnie stream a bunch.
Yeah, he does a good stream.
Yeah, I never watched the streams. I have no idea what it is. The only one that I know that's really good out here is that Mad Apple one.
I don't think I've seen that, Mad Apple.
They have picture-in-picture with over-the-top view on one.
Oh,
And they make it slightly delayed so that way if you miss a shot on the big screen, you can watch it on this next one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And that's something that's tough for a lot of streamers to accomplish, is getting that top of the view.
Yeah, I mean, like us that go around mobile all over here, if some of those guys are working in a set pool hall they're working with.
Yeah, then they can set up a camera.
It's easier to set up a camera that sort of stays there.
Yeah, that was supposed to happen for me out the hangar. They were trying to get a permanent setup for all the tables, so I had like multi-stream, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's we were talking about that at the hidden spot too, with when they were going to do their renovation. They still might, but putting in set cameras where I can come in and just plug the laptop in, basically almost to the wall, and there's already set cameras there.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money for pool halls and stuff to put out, but I think it's worth it in the end. It sure advertises them.
Oh, a nice shot on table 2. She made a really nice shot. I just happened to look over there and I seen her cutting that 6 ball to the corner. This girl likes her banks too, so she may be trying to eye out a bank here on table 1. Thumbs up, says Hustler 210. Monica says 6 of these ladies playing right now are all from San Antonio. Yeah, because they're both teams from Texas.
Yeah, well, San Antonio, I think, is the major hotspot in Texas for pool.
And that was a really nice safety there.
Yeah, she's locked in there. There's a lot of really good teams from San Antonio.
So what's the biggest state for pool out here? Like as far as like all together, leagues, tournaments, activity, all together.
Texas is going to be one, would be my guess. And then...
How about New York?
Well, you know what? There's not really. You hear more bigger tournaments coming on. I mean, New York's got a couple famous pool halls there, but they don't do a whole lot. I mean, Griff's here in Vegas puts on a number of bigger tournaments.
What about LA?
No, again, California, there's not a whole lot.
I heard Florida was actually pretty big on it too.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. Midwest has got a bunch, sort of like all throughout Ohio and those different areas.
Yeah.
Seems a little bigger. Again, if anybody else here knows better than I do, because you live down here, definitely. But I know Texas does quite a bit, especially with the leagues and stuff like that, with San Antonio being the major hotspot. And that's just from my experience streaming in Texas.
Yeah.
Definitely not the hotspot for pool. Okay. Houston by a mile. Okay. I just heard there's so many teams out of San Antonio when I've been streaming at different events. I just haven't seen a whole lot from Houston.
JJ on Facebook says that Alicia's from North Dallas. Banana Billiards says Hustler 210. That's the name of the hotspot, the best pool hall out there, Banana Billiards. I heard that Arizona's got one. I think it's called Bullseyes or something like that. It's supposed to be like the really hot spot out in Arizona.
Scott Frost built a big one there.
I think that's the one.
That's it, yeah.
They say it's the hottest spot for pool in that state.
It's an amazing pool hall. Scott does on his YouTube channel a walkthrough of that place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when he first opened it.
That's like a dream come true for a pool player to be able to own a pool hall someday. I guess they're going to have minis throughout the day too?
Yeah.
I might go grab my cues. I'm going to have to earn my keep on the table, man. Couple of minis today, a couple of minis tomorrow. Maybe it could be a good week.
Yeah.
If I can win them. Looks like Stacy is almost about to be out there. It's just a 9 and the 8 left. It's going to be tough to get onto that 8 ball, though, because it's sitting right on the horn of the pocket.
Yeah. She doesn't have a whole lot of angle here either.
No. She's kind of almost more or less setting up to turn the table over here.
Yeah. See, I might try to pound that in with some bottom left. Try to cheat the pocket a little bit if you can.
So 210 says that's one of the hot spots. The other one is Skinny Bob's in Austin, Texas.
I've heard of Skinny Bob's as well.
When I went out to Austin, Texas, I went out there for soccer, so I had no idea. I wasn't even much of a pool player then. Crazy, man. I started playing pool at 24, I think it was when I started playing. And then it just became my thing. Other than that, I used to play sports all the time.
Ooh.
So tight on that one, and even tighter here. She's going to have to go for the long rail kick shot. Oh, she can make it to the corner. I don't like this shot, but I mean, with that angle, she might be able to just clip the horn and avoid the scratch. But to me, it looks like she'll scratch. You got this, Stacy, says Heather Pierce. James Lafarbe, how you doing? JR says, you guys have to get your facts right. Freezers, Ice House, and Scott's.
That's it.
And Bullshooters is another that used to sponsor Scott. Okay, Bullshooter, that's what it was. Bullshooters.
Yeah, Freezer's Ice House. That is the one he did, yeah.
You know, and now that I see it, like somebody was talking to me about that just recently, a few days ago, and they did say that it was named Freezers. Now that I see it, I recognize and remember it. But
you got to remember we're from Canada too.
So. Yeah, and I've never been to anywhere in Arizona yet. So I have family that live in Phoenix, but haven't been there yet. So I haven't checked out the scene. Oh, they're looking for a ref here on table 2. Not sure why. I guess for the grace on the 3.
They might be looking to see if the 8's frozen. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe she's trying. I don't know. I can't see her playing a safety there, though.
No. I'm thinking unless it's their want a ruling to safety.
Casey Dawson says, tell him, JR. He told us. You put me straight. It's okay. I dare you to remember to figure out what is the best pool hall in Canada. Huh? I don't even know which one it is, to be honest, and I live there.
No, there's...
What is the best pool hall in Canada?
Corner Bank.
Yeah, I guess that would be the one. That's where all the main events go.
Yeah. Although there's a Dooley's in Montreal. It's
I heard that one's pretty nice, too.
Yeah, 2 floors.
I just go for the kick shot to the side here.
Yeah, and then the hidden spot's nice in Calgary for a newer venue with leather pockets. A nice pool hall as well.
Vegas is, well, I don't really know how Vegas is. James, I've been in the hotel room since I got here. I have not left the building. I haven't even stepped onto the street outside yet. What a shot. I knew there was a reason I kept it on there. I knew there was a reason. A nice little finish. 4-1. This was a killer shot, man. I mean, you're stuck. You're stuck against the wall, and she just made the shot look so easy.
Yeah.
What a shot. 4-1 or 4-1 if you're Spanish. Back to table 1. Hustler 210 says, gotta go. Hang on, I'm trying to see what your message says. Said, okay, got to go. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, y'all. Have a great evening. Good luck. Texas, nothing but love. And then JR says, is it the one that Scott Tolfson's was backed by? Tollefson was backed by? I'm not sure, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was a nice shot for sure, Hustler. Casey Dawson said, dang, missed the kiss twice. Great cross on the 8. Yeah, no, that was, we got to look at that one again. So when I see shots that are beautiful, like I always want to enjoy them. That was a beautiful one. The crossover was beautiful, like just a complete perfect crossover. First crossover, second crossover. Just perfection.
Yep, that's definitely one for the highlight reel.
Looking for a safety. She's opened up the table, though. And I can't remember. I think this lady's name is Barb that's at the table right now. think that's what somebody said.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Shooting low ball.
How you doing, Kathy Secrets? Welcome to the stream. Steve Hooper, Robert Stacy, welcome. Wendy Moore Vansk says, what? Or nice freaking shot. Yeah, that was a nice shot for sure. Heather Pierce says, wow, nice shot, sister. Yeah, that was a money shot, I'm telling you. So I had a highlight from yesterday, and this is the best highlight so far of the tournament. But the one that just happened here with Stacy is probably a really, really good one too. Like right there with it. I'll just show you this one here. So this shot that's coming up, I'll wait till after this rack is done, and I'll show you guys, I guess. But the rack that's going to come up that I'm going to show you, it's Dylan Spohr from Team Rack Rammers, and he hooked himself on the one ball. And basically, like, if he hit that one ball perfectly and stopped the cue ball there, he would have had a shot on the 8 ball for the finish. But because he was hooked, he had to go for a kick shot. Now, I jokingly said that good players will set this up. I said, oh, no, I said something like, he probably set this up because he wanted to get the perfect finish on the 8 ball because he hooked himself, right? And I said, but I think he's going to make it. And then he took the shot. I was like, come on, man, come on, make the shot. And he ended up making the shot. It was such a beautiful shot.
He's an amazing player. He was on the stream, I think, 3 or 4 different times yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
I was on mine a couple times.
A lot of people watched it. Like, you don't even have to have commentary or scoreboards when you watch him play. You just want to watch him play.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to commentate on what he's going to do. Just runs it out, and he's fast.
Yeah, quick thinker. Quick on the draw, too. After this rack is done, I'll show you guys.
Overran that a little bit.
I guess here, like, you can still take the 5, but it's if you're a tall player, you got this reach. If you're a short player, you need to get the bridge on this one, and I think that's what you should do.
Yeah, I wouldn't be trying to shoot over top for sure.
I mean, you can stretch it out a little bit. Just got to make sure you don't overpace that cue ball.
Yeah.
Come up a little bit short and turn the table over.
Yeah, that's the thing. Cutting it that thin, you got to hit it harder, and you lose the cue ball.
Right on, Kathy. Glad you're doing good. It's the weekend, and everybody is just weekend mode here.
Yeah, I like this. I mean, our tournaments back up in Canada for the CCS, they all end on Sundays. I'd like to see them end on a Saturday like here. It gives everybody that extra day to travel home.
Well, they were saying that they're still running matches till 2 o'clock tomorrow.
In the afternoon? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've a couple of years we've done this. Yeah, we've had some run till 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah, so I guess tomorrow, like, I'm probably going to go check out some stuff. And,
we want to go to, I was talking with Gord, we want to go to Fremont Street so we can all jump.
Yeah, so I told him that last night to try to arrange so we all went to go look at it, take a look at it.
We'll do that for sure. He was wanting to do it.
They say it's better to go at night.
Yeah, we can do, we'll get everything packed up when we're done tomorrow, and then I think we can jump on the monorail. We were looking, and then it's just a short way off of that, but we'll look into it. Yeah, that's something I've never seen either. So, and Gord hasn't been, so it'll be new for us all.
I gotta try to find some gifts for my kids. I said I'm not spending no money in Vegas, but I can't go back home without something for my kids.
There's a ton of gift shops all over the place. Like, I gotta take a few things home too.
Tight squeeze by the 9. She'll make it though.
I got a buddy that collects decals, and he wants 4 or 5 Las Vegas decals.
Oh yeah.
Easy to find them either, even in the little gift shop here, but they got the M&M store. It would be cool for your kids.
Yeah, that's what somebody was saying. So I was thinking about trying to find some stuff there, but I don't know.
No, there's lots of stuff. We can make a little list and go around, because I'll get as much in as we can for you.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's taken all my life to get to Vegas, so I don't know if I'll ever get back to Vegas again, or if it'll be when I'm 90. So I gotta try to take advantage of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Misses the shot to the corner.
Yeah, and it's surprising. This is like my 14th or 15th time down here. Still never seen Fremont. Still haven't seen a Vegas show. Other than the free ones at like the Bellagio fountains and a few of the ones that they put on for free outside.
Yeah, Bellagio is something else I want to check out too.
Yeah.
Pawn Stars, that's where I wanted to go check out too. I wanted to actually go there to buy something. I don't care what it is. I just wanted to have something from Pawn Stars.
That's way up. That's up towards the Stratosphere in the north end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I checked that out. Grant and I did 2018. We were down here we had a layover here of like 9 days between doing a NAPT event in Chicago. It's cheaper for us to stay here at the Stratosphere than it was to fly home, wait at home, and then fly to Chicago and back. Shows you how crazy our flights are at cheaper to stay in Vegas for 9 nights.
I shot there on the 9th to set up for the 8-ball. I like the fact that she stayed down on the shot too, shows some good composure, and it also shows she's got some really good fundamentals. Makes the 8-ball.
Nice finish.
4-2 or 2-4. So this is a shot from Dylan Spoor yesterday. Come on, buddy. He's hooked on the 1 ball, and the 8-ball's left after that, and he makes this crazy shot. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Like, nice. Just perfect. There was no rattling about it or anything, man. It was just perfect. And here's the one from Stacy again. You guys tell me, is it shot number 1 or shot number 2? Which one's the shot of the event?
I think it's that bank is tougher than the kick.
Yeah, but that kick was pretty tough too, because they were under pressure as the other team was running them down, right?
Well, they're both equally. They're both. That's a tough one to choose.
So we're gonna go to table 2 now, and I gotta check some of the comments here. I'm missing some of the stuff. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Casey Dawson says, "JR, you're gonna be seeing me around more often. Moving to Louisville, Highland Village in a couple of weeks." They're talking to each other there. And JR says, "Yeah, let's get hyped. Pool is growing, and Texas is at the forefront of this momentum." Then he says, "These ladies play jam up. Wish both could win." Yeah, that's unfortunate that one of them has to be eliminated. Dylan was 50-50 luck over the solid shot of hers. Yeah, I think, you know what, though? But the thing is that Dylan's shot was a calculated shot. And what makes it beautiful for me is the fact that, like, it never hit a rail. It was just straight to the pocket.
Yeah.
So that tells me it was a really good calculated shot. Now, I think that most people, if they try that shot, unless you worked on it and practiced in it, out of 10, you're going to make that shot maybe once.
Yeah. Or even less than 1 out of 10. That's
right. Yeah. So for him to take 1 and 1 and make it 1-on-1, that's pretty good. But that crossover was something out of this world. I mean, it was double crossover at once, and just a perfect bank. Might end up having to find a third good shot like that so we can have the top 3 shots of the event.
I'm sure with all the finals and everything coming up, we'll bound to see something, I think.
Getting stiff shoulders here. That's Ricky Casper on table 2 right now. From Team Like BUTTAH. They're not updating their scores.
No.
So I'll just trust that it's 4-2 still.
Yeah, I think we've been pretty on top of it.
James LaFar says the kick. Yeah, they're both good shots, honestly. If I had to pick which one was better, I don't know. I'm kind of stuck on it. I think they're both really great shots. And I had a lot of nice shots so far, but those are the 2 best shots so far. Now you can think that maybe Dylan was playing for a hit and with a chance of getting lucky, but Dylan is the 2023 Advanced Masters ACS National 8-ball champion, and he absolutely slaughtered everyone. He went to the B side on the second match and just slaughtered everyone to the final. Double dipped the guy that won the A side too.
Oh,
so there's not much luck about Dylan. I'll tell you that right now. Dylan doesn't do luck. He just makes shots.
And I heard he won from Pennsylvania. I think he won the state championship.
In Pennsylvania, yeah. So he's a good player.
Shot, yeah.
He's a 7-12 only, man, but that kid's going to be a pro in a couple of years.
I was going to say, when I looked him up, I thought he'd be right at the 720 mark, but yeah, he's definitely...
So, and because I know he's that good and I watched him play all this time, like I know that was an intentional shot. There was nothing fluke about it or two-way shot about it. But Stacy's shot, like she had no pocket. If she takes that shot to the corner, she scratches. The only thing that could save her was the horn. And then she comes up with a crazy crossband corner. Like it's such a crazy shot to take on in that moment, and she made it beautifully. So I can't take credit away from either one of the shots. They're both great shots.
Yep.
All right, so Texas Beaches at table 1, like BUTTAH on table 2. She's got a good position here for the finish now. The 1, the 2, the 3, and the 8 remaining. Alicia Stanley on table 1. We'll let I'm not sure what her name is, but her last name is Lopez. We'll let her take the finish here on this table, and we'll go back to the table 1. They're kind of working things out over there still on table 1.
Be interesting to see where she's take this 8-ball.
Oh, so you know him, JR. Since Dylan is a good player, played him in Atlantic City, but still, you make it sound like it was...
what is their ratio?
It was dead 13. For him because of skill. The shot was less than 25% to make it. 3-1. Dog. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think you give him that shot 10 times, he makes at least twice.
Yeah, maybe more. I don't know.
Yeah.
He seems to know his systems really well.
Yeah. Regardless, nice shot.
Yeah, both nice shots. Yeah, that's why I say I wouldn't take away from either one of them. But his was a shot of the tournament yesterday, the shot of the day yesterday, and right now Stacey's got the shot of the day today, and also one of the shots of the tournament.
Just got to draw this back and not hit that straight.
Yeah, that or you can go forward too and just settle for the long shot to the bottom right corner.
Yeah, I think if you go forward, you run into it as well, though. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it seemed like what made the most sense. More cue ball control, less forcing. You're not going to miss the shot to the corner also.
I hate shooting past the side pockets.
Yeah,
on these valleys.
I was just going to say, like, the side pocket, that's where the concern is on this shot, and the only reason why I would have tried to play it below instead of above. But there's, as long as you get the right angle, you can make the shot past those horns.
Yeah. And again, just my style of play, I'm more confident in my back.
Yeah.
My draw. So, I mean, that's...
Just say hers was better shot. Okay, you win, JR. Fine.
Nice shot.
Whatever makes you happy. That was a good shot. So we're at 4-3 now. Skill-wise, yes, absolutely. I 100% agree. Stacey's shot was a better shot. But in the moment, under pressure, Dylan performed. And you know what? I think he had a really rough day yesterday. The day before, he played amazing. The day before that, he played amazing. Yesterday, the first match that he played, it was mainly like all safety battles, and you didn't get to see his clean game. On that one there, that one ball that he kicked, that was for the run out. So that's what made that one good.
Makes that nice, yeah.
He hooked himself. He was running the table out, hooked himself on the one, did a kick shot to get out. So like it wasn't like he was just trying to hit it. He was trying to get out. And I think his team was under the gun, like the other team was getting close to the hill or something like that when he made that shot. So it wasn't just like an average shot; it was a shot under pressure too. But he never shows pressure when he plays. I don't know. But skill wise, yeah, for sure, man. That crossband corner was nice. That skill right there. That's knowledge and skill all put into work. And for her to come up with that shot, seriously, man, like I think maybe like a handful of players in a tournament will come up with a shot like that in that moment.
Yeah.
Most of them would try like the long rail kick shot to the side or something different.
Well, that was do or die too, where that.
Yeah, well, it's an important rack too at the beginning of the match, right? So it's so important. Yeah, I got to have it as a solid, strong team. JR says he was playing my friends from Omaha. Got to have it, solid, strong team. Yeah, they're a really good team for sure. They ended up finishing in third at the end last night, but they put up a really good battle, and they were getting there. But Rack Rammers ended up winning the match, and today we're going to have the Rack Rammers playing against, oh man, who won the A side now? I can't remember. Pickle. And Pickle is a 3-time champion, as far as I know, in the 8-ball event.
I'm just taking a look at here, CompuSport, to see what we got maybe scheduled ahead here for us.
They show me the schedule, like they have it all set up, but they're changing it, right? So they're just adjusting according to the shots that become available or the table.
Yeah, they're playing what's called a continuous surface.
Yeah.
So no tables are planned out ahead. Other than, we do have, that's tomorrow at noon. Right now we have Pickle scheduled versus whoever comes around here.
From the 9-ball, Pickle won the 8-ball. They won the A side on the 8-ball. In the 9-ball, I think Pickle also won the hot seat, and they were waiting for. No, wait, I'm lying. Gotta have it won the hot seat on the 9-ball.
Yeah, no, this is the 8-ball. They're in the hot seat waiting to see who comes.
Well, they're going to be playing against Rack Rammers. They're the ones that won the B-side final last night. Yeah, so it'll be Pickle versus Rack Rammers.
They don't have it updated on.
No, probably not. And Rack Rammers lost to Pickle on the A-side final, so they have a chance to double dip the team that beat them.
Nice. That'll be a good match.
Yeah.
That's scheduled for noon tomorrow on these tables.
Yeah, they were saying to me that they're going to try to get that 9-ball done here today, so that's probably where the focus is going to be mainly.
Team 9-ball?
Yeah, and so all that's left in the Team 9-ball is the B-side final for the Advanced Division, which they're playing right now. And then the winner of that plays against Gotta Have It 1.
Open Team 9-ball is done. It's Team 9. As of right now, they got it. The Advanced Team 9-ball championship match is scheduled for 3 o'clock start.
Today?
Yeah, but on tables 7 and 8.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, it's 3 o'clock now, isn't it?
Yeah, but 7 and 8 is back there, and that's still the B-side final.
No, it shows who should be playing each other. What the Felt versus Gotta Have It.
Yeah, I Gotta Have It 2. Because Gotta Have It won the first or won the A side. So that match that's going on in front of these tables are the B side final.
Which has Gotta Have It 2 versus What the Felt.
Yeah.
But they've already got the winner set as What the Felt. It's showing it.
Oh, yeah, okay, so those guys are warming up right now. Are they really going to have them on table 7 and 8? They're going to miss the championship match?
Yeah.
Crazy. I thought the championship matches were like the thing that they cared about the most.
Well, that's Ted. Ted does for sure. Here, I don't think they're just throwing stuff wherever they can get it because they're behind. But we got open tables everywhere.
I'm gonna go find out about this because it's kind of weird that you would like show the B side final, the A side final, and then not show the championship match.
Actually, you know what? I think they're already playing. Are they? No.
No, they're just warming up. I'm gonna find out.
Let's roll this ahead and well, you don't want to leave yourself on the rail. Makes it a little tougher. 8 ball to the top left as we're looking at it. Don't got any much, just make the shot. No, that's she should have been a little more careful on that shot before, not to leave herself on the rail. But this isn't the easiest of leaves either here. Little off-angle shot to the bottom right as we're looking at it. And it's close to the rail here too, but not right on it, so she does have a little space there. She's sort of jacking up on this too. I don't know if I do that, that makes it even a little harder, but unless you hit it straight in the heart like that. Nice shot. 8 ball's pretty much in the center of that side pocket, so her choice, she's on the 50-50 yard line here, so corner side, about the same shot. Ooh. No, she gives her that one. I think she shot that a little quick. She got down and shot that one a little quick. So, Rod's still down checking out what's going on the scoreboard down there. So, I'm not sure how his system works, and I'm not going to touch it. So, we'll keep it at this view for now until he's back. This has got quite a lot of work, a big mess right around the head spot there. No, it drifts into the corner. Let's give him ball in hand to, I think this was Barb we thought her name was, if I remember correctly. Lots of work to do here. She's shooting low ball. I don't know if you play, I believe that's your 4 ball there. You can knock the 4 out and try to call it safe and leave it frozen to the 3 ball and not leave her a shot. Or you got your 7 in the corner there where you can sort of line up to give yourself a breakout shot off the rail back into the 2-3. I believe that's it. Or the 4-3 there. Oh, is that the 5 she's shooting at? It's such a glare on my screen here. It looks, didn't even know that was a 5 ball there. Yeah, that was a nice shot. I don't know if that combo's wired your set. Although I think she plays this combo, that 3 goes into the pack of stripes there. Kind of like that. And the one good ball to break out that mess is the 9 ball over the side pocket, but if I had her, I'd be taking the 10 and the 12 ball to the bottom right as we were looking at it. Well, she's taking the 9. That takes away sort of an easy break for that clump. That's a pretty good leave with that 3 ball tucked in there. The 8 ball towards the bottom end of the table above the score. Sorry, you see the scoreboard on mine. I guess no rods is on the bottom too. I got my stream set up on the same 2 tables here, viewing my own monitor.
Is there any way that you could set up the cameras for 7 and 8? Because that's the advanced final. It's going to be there. There's no way around it. Otherwise, it screws up their schedule.
I can hit it so I can.
Or even just 7 and then just work off the 1 table or something.
Yeah, no, I can get it so I can hit probably 1.
Because I feel bad that they're not going to have their match stream. It's such a good match,
I
too.
can hit this one with that table, this one, hit that table, and the lights.
Yeah, that works something, right? That way, like, they don't miss it. Because I don't know how else to fix it, right? The only other way I can do it is if I put 1 camera on there and 1 camera here, but that's just weird.
Get up and pull it live.